Van Leest, I'm media manager of Ajax, basically covering all media of Ajax, our own Ajax TV, all our online properties, publications, as well as the external rights management.
So today it was an interesting day, basically introducing your mobile strategy, but not only the strategy, but really showing your first mobile app.
Yeah, true. This was a very exciting day because what happened was that we've been talking about our mobile strategy for a very long time, and this day was really the culmination where everything came together and we could finally launch the product.
Can you tell us a little bit about the functionality that you will launch today and how that will develop over time? Because I clearly understand there's a vision behind this.
Yeah, what we are achieving doing is we have an MVNO, an Ajax MVNO, so we will try and sell subscriptions to our fan base. They get a handset with that as well, which is optimized for our Ajax app, which you will get pre-installed on your mobile phone. And the beautiful thing is that it creates a whole level of experience, new experiences for our fans. So not only can they communicate with one another, obviously, but it's also giving them extra information, giving them premium content, giving them the extra stats that they want outside the stadium, but even more so in the stadium. So what we are trying and doing is create a whole new experience inside the stadium where on demand you will get all the information that you're actually missing while you're sitting in the stadium and get it on your mobile phone.
So that's quite exciting. And
it's very exciting because we have some very good parties who are involved in this. So obviously it's the guys from Service2Media creating the app. It's 6G Mobile who services us on the MVNO level. We have the Arena who are very much into creating a smart stadium, which we are helping on rolling them out and using it by applying it for our matches in the stadium. And last but not least, it's Cisco, who is very interested in creating a stadium experience like this. They call it Smart Vision.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is really state of the art. I believe that you were the first with such a concept in the world.
Yeah, I think so, because what it does, particularly inside the stadium, is we have the mega screens. We have, in due course, we will have an advanced narrowcasting system. And we'll have the mobile capabilities, which means that you can create the whole range of communication and interaction with your fan base in the stadium.
That's a great
step
into the future, yes?
It's a step into the future. We hope to be an example for other stadiums as well. But our main vision is that we are endeavoring to create this extra level of experience for our fans, and I think the tools that we launched today are definitely the first step in that direction, and also a major step in that direction.
So you are highlighting the importance and the opportunity for basically the Ajax fans and the community around it. But I also understand it's a great business model opportunity for Ajax as a club. Can you give us a sneak preview into that?
Sure. Well, I mean, we have a strong fan base. We have a large fan base. It's obvious that if you create a product like this, that it has to make money for the club. And if you look at, for example, the Vodafones or the KPNs or the larger companies, the mobile companies, they would laugh at the amount of subscriptions we want to sell because it's so tiny. But for us, it's substantial.
Yeah.
And therefore, whatever we can do in our fan base by creating extra value for them, it automatically creates extra value for Ajax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is beyond a gadget. This is real business.
This is real business for us. Yeah.
Great.
On different levels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you are starting now with a Samsung device.
That's
I saw.
correct.
So
Yeah.
I can imagine that that's one part of the pie, because there are also people that will, what I understand from the press conference, there will be also an opportunity to download the applications and later on all kind of premium applications.
Yes.
So I can understand that the mobile reach and the different devices are quite important. What's your strategy on that?
Well, our strategy was that we want to own our media. So we don't really license our media out or give rights to somebody. We want to own our own media, which means that if we want to own our own media, we want to offer it to the largest possible audience. And offering it to the largest possible audience automatically means that you have to go multi-platform. And I think that the Service2Media technology that you have created by going across all platforms in one go was definitely the best way for us to approach the problem. So that's why we chose Service2Media as well.
Great.
Yeah.
So how was it so far working with Service2Media?
Well, we had intense conversations on how it would look like and how it would feel like, which functionalities would be included. So far, you guys delivered up to date, and we're up to speed with what we wanted. You inputted some valuable information for developing our strategy and the functionalities which we could include. And on top of that, the relationships you already have with your current client base, for example, the NS, which is the railroads in the Netherlands, or hives, and these are things
social
that we
communities.
can, well, the social community thing is an important factor for us as well. But what these clients are doing, we can also integrate within our app. So we will have a social media part within our app, which will be added as a functionality in the next versions. But also what will be added is location-based services. And for example, getting information from train times and things like that. It's not very easy, but you guys seem to have it already. So it's a handy addition.
The banking apps, I can imagine they are.
Yeah, eventually, you can see the mobile device, and this is the strategy of the smart stadium as well, is that your mobile device is your entry ticket, it's your payment device, it's your information device. So it's a very personalized thing that you have with you, and it contains a screen. So combining everything together on that device, I think would help, well, first of all, generate revenue, but definitely create an enhanced experience for visitors to the stadium and our supporters.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for your input.